Oh, let me see if I know how to use this thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, how do you see messages? Hold on. Hey. Whew. Hi. It's so crazy. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. And happy Saturday. I can't even hear myself, but is this your first live? If so, be consistent and patient. This is actually not my first live. This is my second or third. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty patient. Hold on. I'm glowing. Thank you. I just been in the sun. You know, being in the sun puts a little extra gloss on you. My thigh is killing me. So what's up, you guys? I am here. I'm live. I know it's been a minute since I posted, and I'm not as consistent as I would like to be. But I'm here to answer any questions that you guys have for me, anything you want to know about me. And yeah, talk to me. Just hi. Oh, I'm looking at two different things. How often do I work out? I actually work out 6 days a week. Depending on how sore I am, I will do five, but I would say 90% of the time I do six days a week. Um, what age did you start fitness full time? I started fitness, I would say around the age of 16, 17. I ran track for Midwood High School. I did it for a year, and since then, I just got into fitness. So, like, let's say after I was running track, I took some time off. I was going through some things, and I felt like really, really low, like I was missing something in my life, and I wasn't working out. And within that time frame, that's how I got into boxing, and boxing got me into calisthenics, and from there it my journey just took off. I became a personal trainer, and being a personal trainer and going to school, and also having another job as well, I had so much gap in between my schedule. So I found like every chance that I got, like every chance that I had, I made it time to work out. Like working out is something that really keeps me sane. um yeah. Where am I from? I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised. If you want to know deeper, I am Puerto Rican and Aruban. A lot of people don't know where Aruba is, but it's an island in the Caribbean. Can we see your sneakers? Um, Hold on. I'm just trying not to show too much. I couldn't find a sweater, but I don't really have a lot of shoes. I'm trying to really stock up. Can we flex the arm real quick? Oh god, I'm like the worst person to flex. I hate flexing. Hold on. Um let me see. I guess there you go. Like I need someone to teach me how to flex, because one thing I can't do is flex my biceps. How many hours daily do you do fitness? I would probably say I dedicate 3 hours to 3 to 4 hours, depending on the day, especially with work. I would probably say 2 to 4, on a day that I don't have that much time. Do I still box? No, I do not. I haven't touched a glove in, I'll probably say, a little bit over a year. But anyone knows me will see, like, when I'm in the gym, I'm always like shadow boxing. But I try to be a little bit low key with it because I don't want people to think that I'm crazy. But boxing is like my heart, like same thing with calisthenics. I try to keep my hands on point because you never know. Um, do you have a favorite fighting style? Uh, no, not at all. I just I just like to, I don't know, put in work. Aruba, been there in 1998. How many days weights and how many days cardio? So for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. During the winter time, I don't do as much cardio as I like. I kind of slowed on it the last few years. Excuse the screaming. My brothers and my father, they're watching the next game. They're a little bit behind. But I slowed down on cardio during the winter time, and this is actually the heaviest that I've been. Your girl put on some weight, but I'm still moving the same. But I would say around winter time, I'll probably do cardio 2 or 3 times a week. But when it comes to, let's say, spring and summer, um, I'll probably say like 4 to 5 times a week. But I try to switch it up. I do so many different things when it comes to cardio. I do under minute, which is a good way of doing cardio. I do the stairmaster. I do bikes. I do sprints. I do distance. But I'm trying not to do too much cardio because my main goal is to like put on a little bit more muscle, um, while maintaining the weight that I am now. But how many weights and how many cardio? Sorry, I didn't even answer that. So ideally, um, hmm, I do weights probably 3 times a week. But when I say weights, I'm talking about like legs. When it comes to upper body, I try to stay a little bit more on calisthenics, but I do incorporate upper body weight training. I'm not gonna lie about that. And I'll probably do that twice a week, but it's not consistent. Like my main thing is calisthenics and like really trying to put size on my legs. Because your girl is just, have I ever checked out Muay Thai? No, because me preferably, I just love boxing. But I do know it's a similar style, but more with legs involved. Have I ever attended college and received a degree? Yeah, I went to St. Francis College. I graduated a few years ago. I got my bachelor's degree in communications, broadcasting, and film. I am I am hoping to get more content definitely for you guys. Yeah, it has been my biggest issue, between work and like trying to make time for myself. I do want to start getting more content for you guys, especially now that I'm going to be outside in the park. I'll have like a lot more freedom. I mean, earning a degree is cool and all. I'm not gonna downplay it, but I think it all depends on like what you're really gonna do in life. Because I got a degree, and me personally, who would have thought like fitness would be my route? Something that I'm like really passionate about as opposed to what I had it for, what I got my degree in. What do you guys want to know? I'm giving you guys um a chance to ask me whatever you want. Any things that you guys need help with, whether it's getting your pulls up, your push-ups, and things like that. You have an audience, try to prioritize and get consistent. You have a great thing going online. Thank you. I don't know. I personally, I just have to get into the habit of talking in front of the camera. Um, but honestly, at this point, there are no excuses. Like, I just need to do it. Do you like CrossFit workouts? Okay, so my thing with CrossFit, I love CrossFit. I think it's really dope. But I just don't like the way they do pull-ups, and I don't like the way they do muscle ups. Other than that, I have like a lot of respects for CrossFitters. It's not easy at all, and I ideally do want to learn how to do some of the lifts like cleans and things like that. I have a lot of respect for CrossFitters. It's just the pull-ups and the muscle ups is just, yeah, that's not it. Oh, what did I just click? Oh my god. Oh, I turned the camera. Do you do weights more calisthenics? I do calisthenics a lot more. When it comes to weight training, like I said, I will do it 2 times a week for mainly upper body. But I really don't count. And with legs, I try to do it at least 3 times a week. When is your first fight in boxing gonna be? I actually stopped boxing. I've been training in boxing since I was, let's say, 18. Um, and then I stopped, and then I got back into it again. Because we all go through things in life, and I stopped last year because I started realizing that, excuse me, I started realizing I was losing weight. Like, incorporating boxing and calisthenics, it was just like boxing is like cardio, right? So I was doing boxing 5 times a week, and with all of that, I just kept losing muscle, and I didn't like that. So me personally, I just slowed down on that, especially when I was putting in a lot of work specifically for calisthenics to put on size, and just gain muscle. When are you still hitting your burpees? Yes, I actually did burpees Monday or Tuesday. It was probably the first time I've done it in like, I'll probably say a month or two. But when I started doing it again, like it felt easy. For me specifically because I was doing like the Stairmaster and sprints and jumping rope while I was at the gym. So it's just like I was still doing cardio. Um, but I'm trying not to do too many burpees because like I said, I'm trying to put on a little bit more size, but at the same time, summer's around the corner, which means I'm going to lose weight because I do not eat enough. So, my goal is really to put on size, eat more, and like summertime, I love doing cardio. I just want to thank you. I gotta be 20 plus years older than you, and you've upped my workout. Total inspiration. Well, thank you for even like just showing support, honestly. Um Definitely. I promise you guys I will have more stuff out there. Just slacking OD. How many hours a day do you do calisthenics, and is it 7 days? I do calisthenics, so I work out 6 days a week. I'll probably say I do calisthenics 5 or 6 days a week. Like, even if I'm doing legs, like I somehow end up doing push-ups. Like, for example, today I went to the gym. I did legs, I did some hip thrusts and all of those things. And at the end, I was just like, I'm gonna do 500 push-ups. So I did a little routine, and it wasn't just a leg day. I think when it's a leg day, I somehow end up doing other things. What fitness do you apply more for strength besides size? What fitness do you apply more for strength besides size? Um, I'm a little confused by that question. I'm not sure what you mean, but if you reword it, maybe I'll have an understanding. Good to see you. What are your recommendations for putting on mass with push-ups? Definitely doing weighted push-ups, high repetitions, which means doing like 10 sets of 50 or pushing your max. There's so many different things that you can do. I honestly am trying to make it a thing where I'm doing push and pull every day because I personally think I've been slacking, but hey, you don't eat enough, I eat too much. You know what's crazy? Because like my parents tell me I eat a lot. I have a fast metabolism. I am active 95% of the time. But I don't want to say I don't think. I know I can improve on increasing my protein intake, and that's something that I've been focusing on between last week and this coming week. So like I started buying snacks, um creating my lunch, my breakfast, and all those things. So one, I'm not spending money, and two, I know exactly what I'm eating, how it's cooked, and I can calculate, let's say, the amount of protein it has in it. Because me personally, I'm not somebody who counts calories. Like I don't count calories, but I do want to start counting my protein intake. Haven't saw your videos in a while. I'm a fan, though. Love your humbleness and you are a beast. And you understand your position about CrossFit, but you definitely would kill them. I mean, I think once I learn the cleans and all of that, I would definitely be interested in CrossFit, but everything else I would not do. But let me see. The last time I posted a video was 3 weeks ago, or maybe a month. Let me see. But I have one that I need to like finish editing and put up on the internet. But my question to you guys as well is like, what do you guys want from me? Like, what can I provide you guys with? What can I teach you? What do you want to see more of? Definitely, because I know one is more content. But let me know. My little accent is about to start coming out. What do you usually eat for a day? So me personally, I eat a lot of fish. I eat chicken probably once or twice a week. I'm not really big on chicken, but I'm like, for protein, definitely fish. So let me see. To start my day, I usually have like a bagel and cream cheese. Um, and then after that, I have like these protein balls, which is like a protein snack that you can make. It's oats, dark chocolate chunks, peanut butter, vanilla extract, honey, and yeah. But that's usually my breakfast. I'm trying to think of what else. For lunch, I usually have like rice and fish, and then after that, I'll work out, go home, eat rice and fish again, and then I will have like a protein smoothie. So that's like three, 3 to 4 full meals. But I'm trying to. Oh my goodness, why do I keep pressing the wrong button, boy? But I definitely think I should start posting more what I eat in a day. Because if people ask me off the jump, like sometimes I just really have to think about it. But it's really basic. Like I'm really trying not to eat outside food or anything. So, and I'm really disciplined. Update when you want gain strength. When you want to gain strength, what fitness do you do? Okay. Now I understand. So when I want to gain strength, it really depends on what specifically I'm trying to gain strength on. So like let's say if I am trying to increase my pull-ups. Let's say like if I'm trying to get to 40 pulls, which is one of my goals. I'm trying to rep out every day or making sure that the 30s are easy. Or if I'm doing a 30 pull, after that I'm holding on the bar for 30 seconds to make sure that one, I can still do more after maxing out. Or I would say, for example, if I'm doing like weighted pull ups, I will start off with like a 10 pound, then 25, 35, 45, 55 until I cannot go anymore. Just to see like where I'm at and how close I am to my goals. But honestly, it really depends on what specifically you're trying to gain your strength on. It could be lifting, it could be push-ups, it could be doing weighted dips, or just increasing like your max out. Are you plant-based? No, I am not plant-based. I have a lot of respect for those that are, but me personally, no. I eat a lot of fruits. I have a lot of smoothies. Like I said, protein. My main thing is really fish that I have for protein. Fish, peanut butter. I say a little bit of turkey bacon every once in a while. Um, different kinds of nuts. What else do I do for protein? Eggs. The really basic things. My farts smell really bad. Should I change my diet? Maybe you should just go on a cleanse. Hi Sydney, when I want to perform 3 sets with 1 minute rest in between them, for example, 20 push-ups, 1 minute rest, 15 push-up, 1 minute rest, 13 push-ups. I cannot keep up the reps in my sets. My reps decline. For something like that, I would definitely one know what your max is. So let's say for example, if you can't maintain the 20 push-ups and then the 15, like if you can't maintain the 20 number in under a minute drill, then you just need to lower it to, let's say for example, for 15, until you are able to do the 15 for 10 minutes straight. 10 minutes straight. Do that for at least a month before you hop into doing 20 under minute. I want to see more of your workouts. I'd love to see you go beast mode. It's so motivating. Thank you. I definitely have I don't know why. I just have a problem. I hate, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I hate working out and recording myself. Like it might sound so odd, but me personally, I just don't like it. Like I feel like I cannot get the same workout that I can get when I'm off camera. Like when I'm on camera, I'm like so focused on one, who's watching, two, if the recording's good, two, three, if somebody calls me and messes up the whole entire video. So it's easier for me when I have someone there to actually hold the camera and record, because then it's like I don't really have to watch what's going on. And it's also harder because let's say if I'm in a gym or something like that, um, the music, or if I'm outside, the music, then I have to worry about like copyright issues with YouTube. And then it's just like I can't really get any credit for it because it's like you have music in the background. Unless I decide to find something online and put a beat over it. But if I want to just do a workout and put you guys, like have you guys watch, I can't do that because of all the background noise or the music. It's just really annoying. I think they have something on YouTube where you don't wait, like you could turn off the sound in the background. But honestly, your girl is not that advanced with technology, or yeah, so somebody would have to help me out with that. um New York bagel and cream cheese. Yummy, I miss them. I honestly usually just do cinnamon raisin bagel with cream cheese, or I throw peanut butter on it for protein. Sometimes I make eggs in the morning as well, depending on how much time I have for work. But since I have transitioned into my job, I've just been slacking on content even more. Because it's like I already work full time. Now I need to get time to work out. And then it's like after I work out, I really don't want to do anything because it's like that's my me time. But I definitely need to make time for other things that I love, and making sure that one, my job is not taking over my goals or help, like stopping me from getting to my personal goals. Like, you know, the saying, you see it on YouTube, and they're like, the weekend should be the time that you should focus on your personal goals. That's something that I definitely need to set aside and start doing, because yes, I work Sunday to Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, I can take advantage of that time to take care of the goals that I want to do, because the job that I have, it's not my life, um, but it's it pays, it pays for for the meantime. Are you going to compete soon? I actually got asked for a few to like partake in two competitions. Um, I am still deciding if that's something I want to do, because, like I said, ever since I've started working, like I've been working since I'm 16. So I don't want you guys to think like I just started working. But ever since I started working full time at the job that I am now, hold on. I just lost. Yeah, I just started slacking on my training. And the main reason why I say that, though, because I don't want you guys to get confused, because I am training, it's the fact of the time that I come out, like I get off of work, I have to deal with rush hour. And the gym that I work out in, rush hour, it gets busy, and um you have to worry about people jumping in between your sets and things like that. So it's different versus like if I'm at the park, I can do whatever I want and not have to really worry as much as people getting in my way, or I can be on this bars for as long as I want. But like I said, we still got to get our money, right? But yes, I'm still thinking about one of the competitions. The other one, I'm not sure that I'm going to do. What kind of fish do you eat, and how do you have it cooked? So honestly, the fish. Oh yeah. You're not gonna put my camera down the whole time as opposed to holding it. But the fish that I eat most of the time is salmon. Salmon or kingfish. I honestly don't eat any other fish. I have shrimp here and there, but I'm a big fish person. Like I said, chicken, I don't know. I went past pescatarian, I probably say like a year and a half ago, and I did it for a year, and I just got tired of eating fish and like the same thing all the time. But I feel like I'm pretty much a pescatarian at this point because I'm not eating as much chicken. But hey, would like to see workout programs. Brother my age, prone to injury, may benefit from a pure systematic approach. When I was younger, I'd go about workout with less structure. You know what? I am learning more and more about structural workouts. Because like for me, I'm more of like push, pull, and squats. And I'm trying to I started implementing other things like benching probably like once in a while. Trying to work on that. Definitely doing weighted shoulder routine specifically for me because I got injured last year. And that's kind of like I stopped posting for a while, but I got injured on my shoulder, and now it's just more of trying to strengthen the weaker shoulder. So I definitely incorporate weights for that, for sure. Hi, Naima. Look at my smile. Hey, girl. um, Thanks for the motivation. No, thank you guys for the support. Honestly, like everybody keeps telling me, you know, you work so hard, you do this, you do that. I have a drive. We all have a drive. What's my drive? I really don't want to get into that, but like I said, I'm here to talk to you guys about anything. But fitness is my life, man. What do you drink before, during, and after your workouts? So, honestly, the only thing I drink is water. Water, coconut water, and that's it. Before, during, and after my workout. Those are like the two main things. Nowadays everybody's talk about pre-workout and creatine, this and all of that. I've never tried pre-workout in my life. And to be honest, I don't think you guys want me to try pre-workout, honestly, because if I can already work out for like so many hours, imagine if I have pre-workout. And when I don't even know what's in those things. Like me personally, I'm not gonna judge anyone that takes it or whatever the case may be. But I'm just not into those things, and it just has so many things in them. Mr. GC15. Yo, what's good, fam? What's up? I don't know who that is, but hey. How old am I? Oh, man. I am 22 years old. That's right. Um, Open your bowl. My bowl? You mean, are you talking about my towel? My blanket? Man, I couldn't find the oversized sweater to throw on, so I have this on because I don't really want to show anything, you know? I'm trying not to. Yeah. Good luck to you in that competition. I haven't said I was gonna do the competition, you know. I haven't decided. I'm still thinking, and I think uh, I'll figure it out by the end of the week. Um, how many times a week you work out? I work out 6 times a week. One day for rest. Everything else 6 times a week. Sometimes, let's say within those 6 days, I do like an active rest day, which is just working out on a day that you don't really want to work out and not going as hard. So, like something, for example, was it yesterday? It was yesterday. I did the stairs and I did like what 1,000 steps outside, up and down, and a little bit of core training. So that's pretty much sums up an active rest a day. It's like a light workout, and just not going as hard as you would do for the other days. I so wish more communities would invest in fitness parks like you have shown in your video. You'll be surprised. There's so many, I don't want to say so many, but there's a good amount of parks um outside that a lot of people don't even know about. I can't say outside of Brooklyn I know where these parks are. I only know the ones in Brooklyn. And honestly, I only go to like two in Brooklyn. But I do agree with you. There should definitely be more calisthenics parks, and just parks outside in general. You were very inspiring. Goat. First video I watched was the burpees. Man, I saw that video the other day. Just going over my like whatever I have on my page, and I was like, boy, Your girl was slim. I mean, I'm still slim, but you know, I put on a little bit more. What did you do to get toned abs? I would definitely say if you know the 80-20 rule, 80% diet, 20% workout, that's something that I believe. I make sure that I have a good diet, which just means eating clean and not too much junk food. But at the same time, it's a little bit of everything for me. Like I do cardio, I have a good diet, I do weight, I do like compound movements, which is squatting, deadlifting, and everything, which requires having a strong core. On top of that, planks, weighted planks, leg raises. There's so many different variations of those. Burpees, which is another one. So it really depends on what you're looking for and where you are at in your fitness journey. So like depending for, let's say, for someone who's heavier, of course you're gonna have to do a lot more cardio to get those abs, as opposed for me, I do a little bit of everything, and that helps with the ab definition. Are you a teen? No, I'm not no teen. I'm not a teenager. I am in my 20s. You know, you one day, Naima, you and I should do a what is that? A live together. I just couldn't think about the word. Um, you are very confident and beautiful athlete. If you think I'm confident, I'm glad you think that. Some day it's easier. Some days are harder than others. But thank you a lot. H2O water. That's only what I drink. No as well. No processed. No powder or dairy. I actually have dairy every once in a while. Mainly like, let's say, eggs, and then I do the yogurt probably like once in a blue moon. Specifically for, like, let's say if I'm making overnight oats, like I like to prep my food ahead of time, and that's something that's just quick and fast and save money. You just DM me on IG. Huh. I probably responded to a message, but I think I know what you're talking about. But hey, you just reinforced something for me. I'm just recovering from a shoulder injury, been doing shoulder specific workouts daily, mainly for rehab and strengthening. So when it comes to shoulder injuries, I would definitely say start doing resistance band workouts along with lightweight, heavy repetition. So like for example, like when I got injured, I probably grabbed like a 5 pound and 5 to 8 pound, and I make sure I do was like overhead presses, um, lateral raise, and things like that. And I'll probably do like 100 reps on each side. Just so I can kind of like strengthen that area. But at the same time, if you are trying to strengthen a weaker muscle, make sure that you're doing a little bit of that on the opposite side, because you don't want to have any muscle imbalance, because that's something, if you're just working on one side, something that can happen, and that's the last thing you want. Love your accent. Thanks for being a major motivator. Thank you. I don't care, I'm a baby. Okay. How conscious are you about sugar intake? Honestly, I am not someone, I don't want to say I'm not someone who likes sit down and looks at a label. but I've started to become that person. But the main thing that I really like to focus on is looking at protein. When it comes to sugar, it really depends. If I'm having coconut water, of course, it has sugar in it. But other than that, I don't really eat any. I don't have things that have too much sugar in it. But at the same time, I'm someone, I have a fast metabolism and I am active. So it's just like I'm burning it like that. For someone who doesn't have a fast metabolism, something like that is just gonna sit inside of you, you know? So that's just something you want to be mindful about. Health is wealth. Amen to that. Um, what's your favorite cardio exercise? Have you tried jump rope? My favorite cardio exercise is kind of like a love-hate relationship is burpees. Like, burpees is something that will like get you in shape in 1, 2, 3. But at the same time, I do jump rope. Yes. I jump rope. Sometimes I'll do like a day where I want to do an active rest day after uh, active rest day, and I would jump rope for 30 minutes. Um, so I've been jumping rope for a long time. And while I was in boxing, that was like the warm up. It consisted of jumping rope. So I have like a good footwork when it comes to jumping rope. Babies are strong. Do you think drink? Do you? Oh my goodness! Do you drink coffee or drink any dairy? Um, Coffee is something I'm not big on. My coworker actually put me on to drink that has coffee in it, and I have that every once in a while. Dairy, I'll probably say not as much. Like I said, if I have overnight oats, it's something that has dairy in it. But I do not drink regular milk. I am an almond type of girl, almond milk. If it's not almond milk, it's definitely coconut milk. But other than that, I'm like 90% almond milk all the time. But I do use a little bit of cheese when I'm making my eggs and I shred it on top. But other than that, no, nothing too crazy. I'm not really big on dairy. What about rest? How much sleep a week are you getting? Man, whew, rest. Um, let's say for example, I need to keep track of the time because one, I work like early in the morning tomorrow. I work at 6:45. Monday I work at 4:45. So when it comes to rest, I would say I usually get, it depends on the day. Sometimes it's 4 to 5 hours. And then the days that I do work later, it could be like 7 to 8. I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep more on my days off. So probably like 2 or 3 times a week, I get 7 to 8 hours. And then the other 4 days, I get like, let's say 3 to 4, which is not good. And I know it's something that kind of like affects me sometimes in my workout, but I still keep going. Do you have an interest to own fitness center, gym, etc.? I definitely do want to open my own gym. I definitely think I need to get a better job. Um, and work on my saving and one just learning about like how to open a business. And when it comes to that, I always feel so stuck, and the main reason I say that is because you don't learn about that in school. You have so many courses that we don't actually use in real life. And when it comes to starting a business, sometimes I just feel stuck like on like how do you get started. And I also have a big problem with procrastination. So like I want to get certified. I was a personal trainer prior in like 2018 for Equinox, and I want to get back my certification so then I can do that as something on the side. But like I said, I do want to open up my own gym one day, even if it's like partnering up with somebody. And it's gonna be a gym. My goal is to have a little bit of everything. An outside area for when it gets nice, so you could work out outside. And then on top of that, have some weights, have a boxing bag, have a boxing ring. So a little bit of everything, because me personally, I am someone who is very versatile. um I did boxing, I did a little bit of track. And like when it comes to my workout routines, I do all these different things. And some people are not as versatile. So how many days a week do you work out, and what are your splits? Also, do you do only calisthenics? I answered this a little bit earlier, but to answer your question, um I work out 6 days a week. My splits, I really don't have any splits besides when it comes to legs, making sure that I'm doing it 2 to 3 times a week. 2 out of those 3 days, it's definitely weighted. I do lunges, I do squats, I do leg extension, hamstrings, deadlifts, hip thrusts. I do it all. But at the same time, I do try to make sure that I'm doing body weight as well, to make sure I have like those endurance reps. So when it's time to rep out, I'm on top of that. And no, I don't only do calisthenics. I do a little bit of weight training as well. So like I said, I bench every once in a while. Do a little bit of curls here and there, and also some shoulder work. Like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to calisthenics, it's like you're either calisthenics or you're doing weight training. Me personally, I am more calisthenics, but I do add some weight training into my training style, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Do you have a cheat day on your diet? I do have a cheat day. Um, but I feel like my cheat days are like boring. Like when you see people on the internet, their cheat days, I'll be like, damn. But me personally, my cheat day is like, let's say my cousin wants to go out to, like, let's say, get something to eat. I'll go out with her, and I'll probably have like a rum punch. And for me, that's cheating because one, I'm not someone who's a big drinker. Um, and whenever I do have like one of those, the next day I'm like, yo, Sid, like you need to go to the gym and do like 100 burpees or anything, something like that, because I don't know, I feel guilty. Like, you know what, if you were to cheat on somebody, some people won't care. Me personally, I would feel guilty. Like, it would bother me. Like, I would have to say something. But like, those are two different things. But just to give you an idea of like, that's how I feel when I do have a drink. And if I was to have a cheat meal, um I'd probably say a cheat meal would probably be having chicken and waffles. And I have that probably like once every few months. Let me keep a track of the time because Ma! Ma! Your stuff still in the dryer? Is your stuff still in the dryer? Yeah, she's about to harass me. Is your stuff still in the dryer? Yeah. Oh, you're messing up my fit for tomorrow. No, I'll come down in a minute. I'll come down in a minute. Okay, I'm trying to see where I left off. What brand name product, coconut and almond milk you drinking? I asked because some have way too much sugars. So, hold on. The one I usually have for, hold on. almond milk. It's because I just don't feel like going downstairs because then I have to deal with my brothers and yeah. Almond milk. I'm trying to see if I could find it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so when it comes to oh gosh, when it comes to my drink, the almond milk, the only one I try, or the only brand that I drink is Almond Breeze. It looks like this. Hold on. That's the only almond milk I personally drink. I haven't tried any other brands. And when it comes to coconut water, I know there's so many different ones that have like a lot of stuff in it, especially when it comes to sugar. I was actually put on, my boo put me on to this brand of coconut water, which is delicious. And I honestly don't know the name. If I go downstairs, I could check. Coconut. But it's like something I've never really heard of. But they have this tool, but I personally try not to drink that too much of the Vita Coco because it has a lot of stuff in it. But if you want, I can send you an IG message or anything of the one that I recently started drinking. That's really good. 9:35. I gotta put my stuff in the dryer. Hey, I'm 3. Okay, hold on. Hey, I'm a 325-pound power lifter after my injuries in my 40s, now trying to drop weight, getting lean and cut with calisthenics and cardio. Should I not lift weights and do only calisthenics and cardio? Man, you can do a little bit of everything. But I would definitely say start off with doing compound movements, squats, deadlifting, benching and all of that, because one day all, I don't know if you guys know what a compound movement is, but it's, for example, squatting. It's a movement where you are not only doing squatting, but also hitting another body group, a muscle group, sorry. And it also includes having a strong core. If you do not have a strong core, you cannot do these things. But I would like I said, cardio, compound movements, and also calisthenics, like mixing all three of them. You can't go wrong with that. Excuse me. Do you eat salads, and if yes, why? What kind of greens? I do eat salads, not as much, not too often, because trying to eat more rice and fish. But if I have a salad, usually it's either romaine lettuce. Everybody's about to say, romaine lettuce or spinach. And then I do it with chickpeas, carrots, corn, croutons, craisins, and ranch dressing. And yeah, I have like, that's really basic. That's my salad right there. Do you use pre-workout drinks such as black coffee or C4? No, I don't use any of them. I've never tried C4 ever. I do not want to try C4 because I can't imagine how I would react. I know a lot of people have different stories when it comes to pre-workout. Me personally, some people get itchy, some people get jumpy. I just don't want to know. I'd rather not know. Usually, like literally, I just have my lunch. Before I'm finishing up work, I probably have my lunch like 2 hours prior. And I have some water, and then I let it digest, and I'll go to work out. Nothing crazy. Ooh. Have you ever taken a yoga class? I did yoga react. They actually offered it in college. Um, so I did it like I took a course on that, but I don't do it as often. I definitely need to start doing more yoga. Yoga puts you at like a peaceful state. And I feel like whenever, by the end of the week, that's something I just need. Like, I think that's something we all need. And it's good for those who want to get into, let's say, like, stretching out the muscles, building flexibility, and things like that. Seasonings, the same food gets boring. What's your favorite seasonings? Oh man. I'm really basic. Um, Teriyaki, Cajun seasoning, sazon, um, curry. Really basic. Do you like mojitos? I definitely do. Like I said, like if I have a drink, it's really basic and it's usually something fruity. I am like a rum punch kind of girl, or mojito, or sangria, or sex on the beach. But like I said, I really do not drink like that at all. Even when I go on vacations, like I probably have like one drink or two, but I just personally, me personally, like I'm that disciplined to the point where I feel guilty if I have more than one drink. Latina. I am, I don't know, like I said, I'm from Aruba. I'm Aruban, Puerto Rican, and I guess you can say Dominican too. So, yeah. Mom, she is in the middle of producing a Hollywood award winning YouTube. It sounds like you've never been a sugar junkie. Is this true? Um, when I was young, my parents used to give me money to go to the candy store. So yes, I did used to eat candy. I used to eat candy. Me personally now, I don't do any of that. Even gum, like I don't really chew gum at all. But I did use some M&M's, chips, all of that. And like my parents and my brothers, they have it in the house. But for me, it's just more about discipline. And like I said, it's okay to treat yourself every once in a while. But it's just really knowing what are your goals. Like I'm not gonna judge you if you have candy or things like that. It really depends on your personal goals. Like we might have different goals. So like who am I to really judge you? Excuse me. What do you think about Austin Dunham and Chris Heria? Ooh, good question. I don't know. Beautiful sis, keep grinding. Thank you. Do you guys have any more questions? The reason why I asked is because your girl has to start prepping for tomorrow, getting my clothes ready and everything. I do want to say thank you for everyone who even like turned on their YouTube to just watch me. Not watch. That sounds creepy. But to like just tune in. Um but yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know before I log out. I just washed my hair, so I look a little bit crazy. All right. No more questions. Going once, going twice. Um, hopefully I have a video for you guys soon. I definitely need to finish editing one. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. I need to stop saying It's been a pleasure, yo. I'll talk to you guys later. Schedule another live soon. Okay. I will definitely. For sure. Later. Oh man. Later, guys.